morning. Welcome. What's up? What's up? Got the Yankees and the Orioles tonight. We're on Twitch and YouTube tonight. We'll see if just trying something. I'll try something else on Twitch again. As man, so Yankees and the Orioles. Yankees should. I think I've done like 3 games. They've won all 3 this year. So Yankees should be happy that I'm doing the game. And it's hot. I need to get some kind of shade. I gotta measure, a certain spot. Put it up so I can. All right, let's look at some of the stats real quick. It's Yankees versus Orioles live play-by-play on GooseSports. All right, let's see who's getting the start tonight. Sometimes those things change, and we'll look at. All right, so it's going to be where are we at? There we are. Max Fried starting for the Yankees, and Tomoyuki Sugano pitching for Baltimore. Fried's 9-2, but Sugano's 5-4. Of course, Yankees are led by Judge. With a 366 average, 26 homers, 60 RBIs. He leads the team in all 3 of those categories. Mullins leads Baltimore with 12 homers. O'Hearn leads with a 301 batting average. Mullins has 35 RBIs, which leads the Orioles in that category. So, Yankees 43-31. Baltimore is 32-42. So first pitch is in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes for first pitch. So, Yankees at home. As like I said, they usually do well when I call a game. I'm like they're a good luck charm for some reason. Let's see. Get my other TV on. 1 second. What's wrong with this? Okay. One of the HDMI ports are going bad on my other TV out here, which isn't a good news. I got a Fire Stick plugged in it, and so I think the HDMI port's going bad. Might be having to get another TV soon. A secondary TV, should say. Man, it's hot. It's gonna be hot for another freaking hour and a half till that damn sun sets. So I need to get some kind of freaking shade. Gotta measure this, see how long I need. Where's my dog at? Let's see, what else is on tonight? I don't think there's much on tonight. Might be a Canadian Football League game on. I don't think there's else much on tonight. There's no basketball. That was on last night. Hockey's over with. College World Series don't play till tomorrow. Just not much on tonight, man. It's like a dead night. Man, we need college football to start. Yeah, there's no Canadian Football League coming on that CBS Sports Network. I guess it's just Major League Baseball tonight. Who's playing tonight? Besides the Yankees and the Orioles. We got the Tigers and the Rays, White Sox, Blue Jays, Braves, Marlins, Reds, Cardinals, Twins, Brewers, Rockies, Diamondbacks, Astros, Angels. Apple TV has Royals and the Padres, A's and the Indians. Oh, sorry, Guardians, excuse me. Sorry about that. The Dodgers and the Nationals, Giants and the Red Sox. And also they got the Phillies and the Mets on Apple TV Plus. So, man, it's a dead night, man, sports wise. It's a dead night sports wise. So, we'll be getting first pitch shortly here up on Goose Sports. Yankees versus Orioles. Major League Baseball action on Goose Sports. Yeah, I was told to say that. Chat GPT told me to say that. Sometimes YouTube listens. Yeah, whatever. YouTube doesn't listen to shit. Yeah, so we got about 2 more minutes till MLB TV turns their channels on. There's nothing on else, man. Nothing else on. It's just boring. No other good baseball games on, really. Guess Tigers and the Rays, I guess, could be a good game. And the Rays are above 500. Tigers are at the, I think, don't they have like the best record, at least in the American League? So, wait, man. They're both on FanDuel Sports channel. Oh, wait, man. Be right back. BRB. All right, we back. All right, well, hey, the game is channels turned on. Good news. All right. Hopefully, there's no weather delay. But Max Fried going to start for the Yankees today. He's been probably the Yankees' best pitcher. So. Yeah, so Max Fried on the mound for he's getting his warm-up tosses in, early warm-up tosses in. As Orioles, Yankees from the Bronx. First of 3 at Yankee Stadium. Oh, they got Joe Girardi on it. Joe Girardi, Michael Kay in the column. Yankees never should have fired Joe Girardi and hired never should have fired Joe Girardi and hired Boone. What's that? Come on, it's hot. You're hot. Go inside. Yeah, you're hot. The Yankees had 12 hits yesterday, 7 runs, 5 extra base hits. So their offense kind of broke out yesterday. But they've been on such a losing streak. They had to start hitting the baseball at least for one game. So Sugano pitching for Baltimore, Max Fried pitching for the Yankees. Fried has an ERA of 1.89. Sugano, respectable 3.38. It's respectable in today's baseball anyway. Well, could go for some cloud cover today. Not today, though. The last 24 games, the Orioles were 16-8, so they've before that they were 16-34, so they played much better the last 24 games. They're of course they score more runs than they give up, so should be a good game at the Bronx tonight. We'll see if the Yankees can keep the win streak going. Oh, we got a rain delay in Tampa. The Rays are playing at George Steinbrenner Field. I guess I'm not watching that. Games I'm on. There's nothing else on. I mean, I got the Cardinals and the Reds. At least they're about 500. Watch that one. Watch that one also. The Cardinals and the Reds. So, yeah, so just waiting for this game to get underway here from the Bronx. See if Max Fried can keep his good start going. And for Yankees, they sure miss Garrett Cole. If they had Cole and Fried pitching well, it could. What? It woulda, coulda, shoulda. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully I'm freaking stupid. Hold on. My green screen I can use. Ah, that's better. Peace. It's a hell of a lot better. Hey. Alright. Look at this. Finally grew a brain. Finally grew a brain. Yeah, so just waiting for the first pitch. Waiting for the first pitch. And we're going to the commercial break. So I thought first pitch was like top of the hour. Oh, it's 7:05. Yeah, so they 7:05 is first pitch. So that's why it's delayed a little bit. Because they got to do all this mumbo jumbo stuff. But you think they would start it? We'll get some water. Tell my dog to be quiet inside. Hey. back here. All right, now we got first pitch coming up. All righty. So Max Fried on the mound for New York. So Max Fried on the mound for the Yankees. Oh man, I need to get me a haircut. I said I was going to get one today and I didn't do it. Let's look at the lineup for Baltimore. They're going to have Holiday, Westberg, Lorano, Urias, Kowser, Sanchez, Mayo, Carlson, and Vasquez. There's your batting order for the Baltimore Orioles. Freeze 9-2 with an ERA of 1.89. All right, see ya. Look at the defensive lineman for the Yankees today. Freed used to pitch for Atlanta. So Dominguez in left, Grisham in center, Judge in right, Chisholm at third, Volpe at short, LeMahieu at second, Goldschmidt at first, Stanton's the DH, and Wells behind the plate for New York. So here we go. So first batter of the game. Baltimore wearing black jerseys. Man. As Holiday comes up. And isn't it, they said it was like hot in New York. Why would you wear a black jersey? But Jackson Holiday, 253 average, 8 homers, 28 RBIs at the plate. So Fried will come set. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. Oh and one account. Here to a Holiday. Fried comes set. 0-1. It's 1-1. So 1-1 account. Fried delivers a 1-1. That ball's going to be a base hit. Left center field. So leadoff single for Baltimore here in the first. And so leadoff single here in the top of the first. So 1 on here for Baltimore. So Westberg up, running 238 on the year. The pitch is 1 on. That's hit to the left center. That's going back, and that's going to be caught at the warning track by Grisham. 1 down. Ball carried a little bit, but there's 1 down. So 1 down. 82 degrees at the Bronx. Feels like 79. Well, I wish that was like here. Feels like 79. And they called that summer. So Laureano at the plate. The pitch is a ball 1-0. What are the fans chanting? LeMahieu? They were chanting Volpe. Tossed the first and just got back safely. Just got back safely at first. So it's still 1-1 account. All right, so 1-1 to count. Oh, I'm sorry, 1-0 to count. The pitch. That ball flipped it back. Now it's 1-1. I was just a little premature. 1-1. We got 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the first. So Freed comes set. The 1-1 is going to be 2-1. 2-1. Suppose this is a hitter-friendly umpire. Every time they do that, there's always something different that happens. The 2-1 is 3-1. So 3-1 to count. So 3-1 to Laureano. Reed will come set. Three one is gonna be ball 4. Or they hit him. Well, he either got hit or was ball 4. Nevertheless, now they got 2 on and 1 out. All right, so Ramon Urias, 266 average, 4 homers, and 23 RBIs at the plate. It's 90. Oh. The St. Louis game, it's like 93 degrees, and it feels like 100. This batter get dirt in his eye. Some flew in his eye. Here's his eyes. Must wear contacts, and something got in his eye. St. Louis is wearing some weird ass jerseys tonight. All right, so we got a delay. Urias got to get his eye flushed out. Guess must wear contacts. He got dirt in his eye. If you have contacts and dirt gets in your eye, so Rutschman got scratched from the lineup tonight. Left abdominal tightness. So it's back to action. Urias at the plate. And the pitch. Nope. It's off the fake throw to second. Little fake throw back to second. So Urias batting 266 on this season. About to throw his 10th pitch at the of the first inning. That's going to miss outside, 1-0. All right, so 1-0 to count. Urias. The 1-0 is fouled. 1-1. Baltimore is 16-9 the last since May 24th. That's third in baseball since that time. So the Orioles are starting to move up in the standings. And the 1-1 is going to be a miss, 2-1. How you go out there, you little bitch? The 2-1 is 3-1. Wasn't even close. 3-1. Once been close, 3-1. Cows are on deck. So Freed's in a little bit of a little trouble here in the top of the first. They got 2 on, 1 out. 2-2 to count to Urias. And another fake to a second. The 3-2. Like what's the count? They changed it. Okay, now it's 3-2. Michael, come on, even. All right, so 3-2 to Urias. 3-2 pitch. That ball's popped out of play. Stays 3-2. All right, so 3-2 to count to Urias. And a pitch. That ball's popped up behind home plate and gets an out. As Wells makes the catch. Cut his mask on and everything. 2 down. 2 down. I thought those balls was out of play because he never took his mask off. 2 down. Now cows are due up. So Colton cows are 210. Average 6 homers, 10 RBIs. So 2 out, 2 on here in the top of the first. No, now throw a second. And runner safe, back safely. Runner back safely. So the pitch is a yes. Oh no, it's not. That's right. So check his swing. 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Through Cowser. So Freed looking in. And the 1-0 is 2-0. It was off the plate. A little low, 2-0. Yeah, Freed is missing his spots early here in the first. So 2-0 to count. 2-0 is we're gonna say a foul ball. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 here to Cowser. So 2-1 to count. And the pitch is 3-1. Or they hit him. Or it hit him. That pitch was too far in. It hit him. So it's going to be a bases are loaded. Bases are going to be loaded here for Baltimore. So Calder gets plunked. Now we're going to have Gary Sanchez comes to the plate. But in 171, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, and 16 games so far. But yeah, Gary Sanchez back at the stadium. Man, now we got a mound visit. I know. Gary Sanchez was such a lazy player, man. Just never really hustled. All right, we're going to have bases loaded, 2 down here in the top of the first. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Here comes the pitch to Sanchez. That's a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 to count to Sanchez. And the pitch is, man, I've been close, 1-1. I've been close, 1-1. All right, so 1-1 to count to Sanchez. And the pitch. And it's going to miss again, 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Here in the top of the first, bases loaded for Baltimore. Gary Sanchez at the plate. That's a foul, 2-2. Here comes a 25th pitch in the inning. Here comes to become the 25th pitch in the inning. Here comes the 2-2. And it's going to be a base hit left field. So 2 runs should score. And it should be 2-0 Baltimore, and it is. 2-run single for Gary Sanchez, and Baltimore is on the board here in the first. We should have, I'm going to assume first and third here. Assume first and third. But Gary Sanchez gets a 2 RBI single against his old team. And Baltimore leads 2-0. We got, actually, you got first and second, Mayo up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. 0-1. So first and second. Kobe Mayo. 174 average. 0 homers and 2 ribbies. That's upstairs, 1-1. 1-1 to count. And Max Fried, he's getting close to 30 pitches here in this first in this inning. Stella, thank you, Stella, for the super sticker for $10. Thank you for being a member for, what's it say, 50 months. Man, 50? Damn. Hello, Stella. How you doing tonight? Here's a 1-2. That's a to short, and Volpe goes to second to get the third out, and retire this side. But Baltimore gets 2 runs, so we'll go to the bottom of the first. Is Orioles 2, Yankees coming to the plate. What's up, Stella? Thank you for the $10 super sticker. I don't know why it didn't show on the left side of the screen, but thank you. It's supposed to alert me and let me know on the left side of the screen, but didn't do that for some reason. Damn OBS. But anyway, I see it on my phone. That's how I see it. But thank you for being a member for 50 months. 50. I can go pick up something. Right back. Oh, on the mound here for Baltimore. All right, let me get all this fixed up here. We're doing the bottom of the first now. So Sugano on the mound here for the Orioles. Let's see. Don't even make sure I have like the alerts all set right. Yeah, it should work. Anyway. All right, here comes a Goldschmidt. He'll lead off the game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 here to count here to Goldschmidt. It's 2-0. I have my chat. My chat like erased. What's up with OBS tonight? Did the 2-0 pitch. It's 2-1. My chat just like this totally just like disappeared and reset. OBS is screwing up today. 2-1. Not notifying me I got donations. I look at my phone. So 3-1 to Goldschmidt, who's been in 3-0-3 on the season. And 3-1. That ball's hit foul. 3-2. The ball was ripped foul. 3-2. Here comes a 3-2 to Goldschmidt. That ball's out again. Stay 3, not the 3. Stay 3-2. Sugano in Japan was 136 wins, 24 losses, an ERA of a 2.43. That's over in Japan. 3-2 pitch to Goldschmidt. That ball's hit to left field, but it's going to be foul. And another ball that's just went foul. So Carlson in left, Cowser in center, Oriano in right, Urias at third, Vasquez at short, Westberg at second, Mayo at first, Holiday is the DH, Sanchez behind the plate. 3-2 pitch, going to be hit on the right field side, foul. 3-2. So Goldschmidt making him work here in the bottom of the first. Three-two pitch is ball 4. That's going to be a leadoff walk here from New York. Here in the bottom of the first, Yankees trail 2-0. I bought a bug zapper, says Pax. So Grisham batting the 2 spot tonight. Takes it for a ball, 1-0. Bug zapper. Did you buy the one that makes noise? Or did you buy the silent one? I like the one that makes noise. I want to hear the bugs die. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. It's 2-0. I want to make sure it's it's like it works. And the silent one, you don't know, man. You don't hear it. If you got the one that zaps, 2-0 pitch. That's $3-0. $70. You could. It's just got some. They have some lot less than that. Where the hell did you go, man? Amazon probably got them for like $20, man. .30 pitch is ball 4. So 2 on, and nobody out, and Judge comes up on him. Yeah, $70 is a lot of money, man, for that tractor supply. They're probably expensive. All right, so Aaron Judge comes to the plate. 366 average, 26 home runs, 60 RBIs. So there's 2 on and nobody out for New York. Here's the bottom of the first. They trail 2-0. There comes the pitch to Judge. That's going to be swung on the center field, but it's a base hit. He's going to drop down. But the center fielder kind of gave up on it. Now the bases are loaded for New York. That should bring up Stanton. I thought the center fielder was going to come get that, but he let it drop in front of him. Now the bases are loaded. So the runner at second had to hold up. Because he thought, like I thought, that he might come and catch that. So Goldschmidt goes to third. Grisham at second. Judge at first. No, we got Chisholm batting cleanup. Here's a pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Don't they have a little tray to catch him? The one always had a little tray to catch him. And then you just empty the tray out. Here's a 1-0. It's popped up. Left side, and it's going to get out of play. Yeah, I thought they had like a little tray that the newer ones now. I thought they had those, but maybe guess not. The base is loaded, 1-1 to count to Chisholm. 230 average. The pitch. That's 2-1. Two and one. All right, so 2-1 to count here. The Chisholm bases are loaded for New York. Here at the bottom of the first. The pitch is 3-1. Using a lid from a box. I just like the sound of the zzz, zzz. Got a little neon light, little purple light. I like that. Yeah, 3-1 pitch, and hit to center field. And this might be deep. It's going to be a base hit. It's better than that. So 1 run will score, and let's see if they bring 2 home. No, only just 1. But just 1 run will score. It's 2-1 now. But the bases are still loaded, and we're going to have, I think it's Stanton due up this time. Should be Stanton. Ooh, wait, man, it's hot, man. I had to put my green screen on this side to block this fucking sun, man. I was like, man, it's hot. I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, I got my green screen I can put up and pull it up and you know, block the freaking sun. It's freaking sun. The sun just kind of beats down on this west side, man. Where our house sits. The sun sets in the west and it comes right in. So. And there's no clouds today. Oh, the guy got cattle. Yeah, he's probably got flies. All right, so Stanton up. Bases loaded. This is his first big spot this year. That ball's fouled. Back on 1. Stanton has 12 career grand slams, including the postseason. That's tied for most amongst active players with Manny Machado. The 0-1 is upstairs, 1-1. And Stanton, balled out in the playoffs last year for New York. Judge didn't. If Judge had a postseason series along with Stanton, they might have won it all. Here's a 1-1. That's foul straight back. 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Giancarlo Stanton. I have a baseball card of him when he was Mike Stanton. That's gonna miss 2-2. Man, that was close. 2-2. So 2-2 to count to Stanton. Sugano comes set. And a 2-2. That ball's fouled again on the play. Fouled again on the play. So it's going to stay 2-2. You got Dominguez next for New York. He's on deck. 2-2. Swing to miss. One down. So Stanton strikes out. You got two zappers and two fans going. Yeah. I keep saying I'm going to get my fan out of here, man, but I ain't go get it. Might go get it. But it's kind of loud, though, man. And the mic is so damn sensitive. Here's a pitch to Dominguez. Hits a ball 1-0. So, man. The problem with the mic is so damn sensitive, it's going to pick up on it. So, Dominguez batting .235 on the season. Here comes the 1-0. That's strike, 1-1. Just around the letters, 1-1. Yeah, Ted's doing a commercial break. I should. And it's just right behind me. I'll just go right, Ched behind me and go get it. It's hot. There's a 1-1. That's foul back. 1-2. Bases are still loaded. Yankees only got one run so far. I'll go get it after this. Between innings. I need more water too. It's hot, man. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. I need to give me some bottled water too to put it out on my refrigerator out here. Can't have just beer out here. Beats just going inside and getting the freaking filling my water thing up every freaking half inning. But, all right, so 2-2 to count to Dominguez. Bases are still loaded, 1 out for the Yankees here in the first. 2-2 is lifted to center field. This going back at the warning track, making the catch. So one will tag and score, and it's 2-2. 2-2 now. So the Yankees have tied it up, and there's 2 down in the inning. Runners will be at first and second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine has dust on. I should undo it and all right, so there's 2 down. We're gonna have Volpe, like .232 in the season. And a pitch is strike 0-1. Volpe has 8 homers, 40 RBIs, .232 average. So Judge at second and Chisholm over at first. The 0-1 is going to be lifted to center field, going over and making the catch for the third and final out. So the Yankees get 2. They tied up. So we'll go to the second inning, and it's 2-2. We'll be right back. Go get that fan real quick. I ain't got to go far. All right, Mason. All right, we got Carlson up. 264 average, 4 homers, 12 RBIs. And the 0-1 is 1-1. Let me know if you can hear it. I have it on right now. So we're in the top of the second inning, 2-2. So Carlson 264 batting average on the season. Counts now 2-1. Okay, don't hear it good. It's kind of working a little bit. 2-1 is foul, 2-2. That's good because it's kind of working a little bit. So 2-2 to count. Carlson. 2-2 our score here at the top of the second. And the 2-2 pitch is strike three looking. 1 down. So 1 down here in the second. That's good that you can't hear it. So. All right, so we got, Vasquez up. The pitch is fouled. 0-1. What's up, Edward O? Go Tigers. Go Tigers, man. You ready for tomorrow? You got your beverages ready? Here's a pop-up, the shorts. 2 down. You got your adult beverages ready for tomorrow? And it's hot outside, Edward. It's freaking hot, man. Yeah, today's man, there hasn't been a cloud. There hasn't been a cloud in the sky today. So Jackson Holiday's 1 for 1, single back in the first, scored a run. Here's a ball 1-0. Whew. All right, so 1-0 to count to Holiday. The pitch is fouled. 1-1. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need Randall. Gonna need Bow Down LSU, Adam. Everybody's gonna have to be here tomorrow. We're gonna have to have a cheering section. So 1-2 to count here to Holiday. Pitch is 2-2. Jackson Holiday. No time is called. Average is better this year than it was last year. So 2-2 to count. Get the 41st pitch by Freed. There's strike three looking. That's going to retire the side and in the top of the second. So Baltimore, they go in order this time. We got Wells, LeMahieu, and Goldschmidt due up for the Yankees. Yeah. So it's good. That's a much better inning for Freed. Much better inning for Freed. Now I gotta fill my water up. Man, it's hot, man. You probably heard that. That you heard probably. That you probably heard. I kicked my fan. So that's probably undoubtedly you heard that. All right. That you had to hear. All right, so we'll go to the bottom of the second inning. 2-2 our score. So Wells up, 218 on the year. Takes it for a strike, 0-1. So Wells, LeMahieu, then Goldschmidt. So Austin Wells has 11 homers on the year, 44 RBIs. The 0-1 is going to miss, 1-1. And the 1-1 is 2-1. I'm sure missing that that afternoon shower today. That kind of cooled it off out here. I'm missing that today. 2-1 pitch is a strike, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Wells. And the 2-2 is hit back out of play. Stays 2-2. Bugs and heat. So 2-2 to count here to Wells. And the pitch is popped out of play. So stays 2-2. It's a hot day, man. There's been no clouds, so here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be popped up back behind home plate, but it'll reach the seats. So it's going to stay 2-2. LeMahieu on deck. We got Goldschmidt in the hole. The mountains. Yeah, it's probably nice and cool up way up in the mountains. 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a base hit. As Wells goes to right center. Yankees had the leadoff guy on again. As Wells singles home. Singles the right field. Right center. Now it's going to bring up LeMahieu to the plate. So LeMahieu, hitting 244 in the year. There's the pitch. It's strike on 1. Sugano comes the 0-1. And it's going to be a swing and a miss, 0-2. LeMahieu in the hole, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is off the plate. 1-2. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be really, really hot in Omaha this weekend. And the 1-2 going to miss, 2-2. That's right. They got the Texas Rangers and the Pirates on that WCW channel. My Skeens ain't pitching. He pitched yesterday. 2-2 pitch is popped up right field. One down. That's my Skeens pitched yesterday, so one down. It's the humidity. Yeah, it's the humidity, man. And tomorrow's the longest day of the year. So they say, June 21st. It's going to be the longest day of the year. After tomorrow, the days get shorter. Comes a pitch to Goldschmidt. There's a strike. 0-1. Pirates. Man. Yeah, the Pirates shouldn't be this. They shouldn't have this bad of an organization, man. Who the fuck's their owner? Here's the 0-1. There's a ground, could be 2. Nope, they're only going to go to first. They only go to first. There's 2 down, 1 at second. Oh yeah, I saw that. I think she probably had voice to text and it probably didn't know what she said. I saw that. Some kind of voice to text, probably. So Grisham up. Yankees have runner in scoring position, but there's 2 down. There's a ball 1-0. Just say she was just all she had to do is say she was hacked. And that's what everybody says nowadays when they tweet something that doesn't make any sense. I was hacked. I was hacked. Here's a 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. That's just the all right, so 1-1 the count here to Grisham, who walked. Back in the first inning, he came around, scored, sack fly. There's a grounder. This could give out the inning, and it does. 4-3, and the side is retired. So the Yankees get the leadoff guy on. They do not score. Westberg, Laureano, then Urias do up. But yeah, she probably got hacked, man. That's what everybody says. I got hacked. I got hacked. Got hacked. I got hacked. All right, so 2-2 in the top of the third inning. Oh, man. So yes, I saw that little. It didn't make any sense, like what she said. You got hacked on Facebook before, and sometimes those hackers can get in, man. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it doesn't really matter, man. They can still hack in your computer and all that jazz. So we're gonna go to the top of the third inning, 2-2. So good crowd at the ballpark tonight in the Bronx. I sure miss old Yankee Stadium, man. That thing had a lot more character than this corporate BS they bought. They built that in City Field. Even though Chase Stadium was a dump. At least it was a dump that had character. There's 1-0 to Westburg. So 1-0 to count to Westburg. He's 0 for 1 on the evening. The pitch and the strike, 1-1. Yeah, they can get into things, man. He went to the freaking sunsets. So 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. The Westburg, Freed. Looking in. And the 1-2. And it's strike 3 looking. 1 down. So 1 down here in the third. It is. The way they can just make anything look real. There's a ground of the third. And there's 2 down. As Laureano grounds out. 2 down. The way they can make things just like look real. So 2 down. So we got Urias doing up. He fouled out back in the first. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's been a miss. 1-1. One good thing about being so hot outside, man, you can go outside and work and go out working in the heat, man, you lose weight. One and 1 account. The Urias, the pitch is a strike. 1-2. Yeah, MySpace was pretty cool, man. That's a while back, man. That's like early 2000s. 1-2 pitch. And it's 2-2. MySpace. MySpace was pretty cool because you can have like music playing in the background. 2-2 pitch. 3 and so nope. Just got pizza. Stays 2-2. So it's going to say 2-2 to Urias. The pitch. That ball's foul back. So he's 2-2. So 2-2 to count. To Urias. The pitch is off the plate. 3-2. Off the plate. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swing to miss. That's going to be strike 3. And the side is retired. So the Orioles go down in order. We got Judge, Chisholm, and Stanton do up here in the bottom of the third. I don't go on Facebook every single day like some people. Some people spend their whole day on Facebook and complaining about this and that and posting about what happened when they were at the grocery store today. I don't do all that kind of shit, man. I go every once. I might go like once. I might go like maybe 3-4 times a week. That's it. I don't go every day. But some people just spend their too much time on social media because it's like this is life, man. This is like no, this is social media is not life, man. Some people put their whole lives on Facebook, so like they think that the whole world needs to know their life. No, we don't. We actually don't need to know your whole life story. But some people think you need to do that. So I got tired of tired of watching the Rangers, the Pirates. Like no, like movies on, like I can watch the movies. Like a judge up. There's a swing and a miss. 0-1. Oh, they got the National Lampoon's European Vacation. Yeah, I'll put that. There's the 0-1. There's a strike 0-2. You post sports stuff. And the 0-2 is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch reaches for it, fouls it back, says 1-2. So 1-2 here, 1-2 to count to Aaron Judge. They're in the bottom of the third inning. 2-2. Orioles scored 2 in the first. Yankees scored 2 in the first. 1-2 is going to be off the plate low, 2-2. This guy was at 40, sorry, he's at 50. You get 56 pitches after this one. And the 2-2 is lifted to right field. That's going back, and that is gone. Home run, Aaron Judge, and the Yankees lead 3-2. So Judge goes yard. Yankees lead 3-2. So 3-2 Yankees here in the bottom of the third. Yeah, people put their wedding pictures and stuff on Facebook. Swing and a miss, but you can kind of, private it where only friends see it. So Chisholm at the plate. He has an RBI single back in the first. The 0-1 is 1-1. So So 1-1 to count to Chisholm. 3-2 Yankees here in the third. Pitch is be fouled. Be 1-2. My phone's hot, man. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. But the sun's beating down at a sun's. I can tell the sun's still out because here comes the 2-2. Chisholm fouls it back. He'll stay 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is going to be a foul ball down the right field line. The judge gives the Yankees a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the third inning as he went solo homer to right. Two-two pitch is strike three looking. One down. So one down here in the bottom of the third inning. Chisholm strikes out. I'm laughing something on the internet. So Stanton up, 1-0. Stanton struck out back in the first. Batting .308, very limited action this year. Had an RBI yesterday, which is first RBI of the season. The 1-0 is foul, 1-1. So 1-1 to count to Stanton. And the pitch is a base hit, left field. So Stanton gets on with a one-out single. That's going to bring up, let's see, Dominguez to the plate. Bring Dominguez to the plate. Dominguez up. Here comes the pitch. That's foul back, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be another base hit, right field this time. As Dominguez singles are right. Yankees have 2 on and 1 out for Volpe. So Volpe coming to the plate. I see something. Oh, yes, I'm still up. All right, so Volpe 0 for 1, but he has an RBI opportunity here in the third. And pitch is strike, 0-1. So Volpe flied out back in the first. 8 homers, 40 RBIs. Hitting .231. There's MLB app kind of froze up. Good thing I didn't miss no out. So Volpe still at the plate. Counts 0-2. .02 pitch is high, 1-2. So 1-2 to Volpe. And the pitch is 2-2. 2-2 to count. So first and second, 1 out. Dominguez at first, Stanton at second for New York. And here comes 2-2. And chase it. Swing to miss. 2 down. High heat, chase it. I don't know why he chased that. There's 2 down. Not a good at bat there by Volpe. That pitch was letter high, a little above letter high, and there's just no way you're gonna catch up with that. It's impossible. So Wells at the plate. He's 1 for 1, singled. 222 average, 11 homers, 44 ribbies. Here comes the 1-0. That's fouled back, 1-1. So 1-1 to Wells. 2 out, 2-1 for the Yankees. They lead 3-2 after a Judge homer. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Two and one. So back to action. 2-1 to count to Wells. And the pitch is foul, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. We're in the bottom of the third inning, 3-2 Yankees. And the 2-2 is upstairs, 3-2. Upstairs, 3-2. And the 3-2 is swing and a miss. That's strike three. That's going to end the inning. But the Yankees take the lead on Aaron Judge's solo home run. We'll go to the fourth, and it's 3-2 Yankees. Sun is still not set, so can't put my shade down yet. But it's gotta be getting close, man. Like another 10 minutes. So we're at the top of the fourth inning. Top of the fourth inning is 3-2 Yankees. Two Yankees. So Fried now has going to work with the lead for the first time tonight. Okay, so 2-2-0 for Baltimore, 3-6-0 for New York. As Cowser takes it for a ball, 1 and out. So Colton Cowser got hit by a pitch in first. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Got the outside part of the plate, 1-1 to count. The 1-1 is fouled, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Cowser. In the top of the fourth. Nobody out, nobody on. Freed comes set. And the 1-2 is going to be 2-2. A pitch miss. I guess a miss upstairs. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And swing to the miss. One down. So one out here in the fourth. That's his fifth strikeout of the evening. Monsoon. Gonna have Sanchez up. Here's a 1-0. There's a grounder to the third. Chisholm, long throw, 2 down. Yeah, the sun's about to set, so I don't need that anymore. It's not barreling right down like it was like an hour ago. 2 down. Chisholm made that look easy. No, you know how Sanchez runs. You know, he doesn't really hustle. So 2 down, and Mayo at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Colby Mayo grounded to a fielder's choice back in the first. The 0-1 is 1-1. 1-1 to count here to Mayo. And 1-1 is going to be a base hit down the line and left. It could be 2. And it bounces around the wall and gets away from the left fielder. But he's going to stop at 2. So Carlson's going to get a double out of that. So Carlson's going to get a double on the left field line. Actually, there's 2 out. Runner at second. And Carlson up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. Dylan Carlson's 0-1 with a strikeout back in the second. 261 average. The 0-1 is fouled. 0-2. So 0-2 to count. Good night, Marie. Already threw up in here. Get out of here. 0-2 pitch is foul. So he's 0-2. So 0-2 to count here to Carlson. Reed comes set. Here comes the pitch. Yeah, comes the pitch. That's going to miss 1-2. I guess that was high. So 1-2 to count here to Carlson. 3-2 Yankees lead here in the fourth. Top of the fourth. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Chase that one. That's going to retire the side. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. And it's still 3-2 Yankees. 3-2 Yankees. Three, 2 Yankees to the bottom of the 4th. Right back. Bottom of the 4th inning we go, man. Yankees lead 3-2. Son is get down, Drew. Get the Cappy alone. All right, so bottom of the 4th inning we go. As Max Fried, since the 1st inning, only given up 1 hit and struck out 6 batters since then. So LeMahieu's 0 for 1, takes it for a strike. 0-1. So LeMahieu flat out to right, back in the 2nd. There's the 0-1. That's going to be a little low. Outside 1-1. So bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Yankees. 1-1 to LeMahieu. Blew it by him 1-2. Brew! Hey! Hey! What's up with that? Get in here. Here's the 1-2. Hey! Let's put you inside. 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a base hit. Yes, right field. Goes down the line and right. That's going to be at least a double for LeMahieu. Yeah. Going inside now. Come on. You're barking. Going inside. Yeah. Out here barking and howling. Yeah. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Drew's out here barking and howling at the sun. So Goldschmidt up. There's a ball 1-out. So LeMahieu gets on with a leadoff double here in the 4th. And so Goldschmidt's 0 for 1. Walk back in the 1st. Scored a run. And the 1-0 is foul back, 1-1. What's going on, Andrew? Yeah. The sun's starting to set. It's going to maybe cool off a little bit. And the 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That ball swooped it up in the air. Coming on, center fielder, man, making a catch. 1 down. I kind of late up on that. Yeah, Tigers play tomorrow, man. Game 1. I think we have our pitching intact, so do they. So it should be a good series because pitching wise, we all have our guys set to go. So Grisham's 0 for 1. Here comes a pitch. Here's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to Grisham. Pitch is lifted to right field, going over and making a catch. 2 down as LeMahieu goes back to second. Why didn't you tag up there, LeMahieu? Why didn't you tag and go to third on that? Now Judge comes to the plate. I think that's just bad situational baseball. So Judge comes to the plate. Last time he was up, he hit a home run. Now we're going to have a mound visit. We're going to have a mound visit for the Orioles. So Judge hit one out, 368 feet last time up. So we're at a mound visit for Baltimore. They have to have an interpreter. That takes now they're gonna intentionally walk Judge. So they're gonna walk Judge and get the Chisholm. Not a bad idea considering what Judge did blast at bat. And now after all that, now Baltimore's making a pitching change. They kind of snookered the Yankees a little bit. They came out and talked to the pitcher. They intentionally walked the batter, and then now they changing pitchers. So they got 2 on, 2 out, and Chisholm coming to play for New York, but he's going to be facing a different pitcher. So, a different pitcher. So we'll see who Baltimore is going to trot out. Let's see. We'll see, man. All right, so we gonna have Chisholm do up. All right, see the ball who Baltimore trots out and in relief. All right, so Aiken on the mound. Keegan Aiken. ERA of 2.81. 36 Ks, 16 walks. Oh, yeah, he's trying to get his little pitch calm to work. All right, so Jazz is 1 for 2 and an RBI single back in the first. Would come to the plate with 2 out and 2 on. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on 1. See, I think if you had Stanton hitting behind Judge, you might not walk Judge, but maybe. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike on 2 right down the middle. So 2 strikes to Chisholm from Aiken. Stanton's on deck for New York. Aiken will deliver the 0-2. Extended Ertz. Good stop. Be 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. That's ball lifted to right field for a base hit. Let's see if it scores a run. And LeMahieu coming around, and he's going to be out. Wow, LeMahieu was slow as molasses. Jeez. Did he not get a good jump out of that? So LeMahieu's out at the plate. Was a good throw by the right fielder, but LeMahieu was just slow as molasses. Man, that's just bad base running by LeMahieu. He's out. I think the Yankees are challengers, but I think he's out. I think we're going to the top of the 5th. I mean, Yankee Stadium's kind of cheering a little bit, but all right, so I mean, LeMahieu should have scored easily, but he kind of was slow at molasses. That was a really good throw by the right fielder, though. Yep, call on field stand. He's out. They weren't going to overturn that. So nice throw by the nice assist by the right fielder. Rose LeMahieu out at the plate, and it stays 3-2. Man, I can't believe DJ that's slow. That's slow, damn. Get a ladder, I guess, and knock that shit down. Damn. Oh, man. Okay. So 3-2 Yankees go to the top of the 5th. There's LeMay who gets thrown out at the plate as he was as slow as molasses, rounding third. All right, we're in the top of the fifth inning. As Fried delivers to Vasquez. That pitch is going to be just a little bit outside, 1-out. So since the first inning, he struck out 6 batters since then, and only has given up 1 hit. The first inning, he gave 2 hits and 2 runs. Also hit 2 batters, so Max Fried has settled down since the first. The Vasquez is 0 for 1. The 1-out. It's a strike. He 1-1. The best thing there is the canola oil holes. The 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. Do you think that's the best thing ever? Sun's finally setting. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be 2-2. Thank God the sun's finally setting out there. And so 2-2 to count to Vasquez. Yankees lead 3-2 in the top of the fifth. Fried comes his 74th pitch. That's a ground up the middle, but LeMahieu has it, and there's 1 down. Nice range there by LeMahieu on the putout. 1 down. Yeah, LeMahieu owes the Yankees some runs. You can barely hear me. Man, I'm not talking about that. You can barely hear me. Hey, what do you mean you can barely hear me? I turn it up. I turn my mic up a little bit, the gain up a little bit. There's a pitch to Holiday, and it's a 1-0. Turn my gain up a little bit. Was kind of low. So 1-0 to Holiday. Pitch is 2-0. So Holiday's 1 for 2 on the evening. And the 2-0 is this gets the base hit. Center field. This gets through. So Holiday gets a 1-out single for Baltimore in the fifth. Only the second hit since the first inning. And it's my fan not being. I'll turn my gain up a little bit. So Westberg at the plate. We got 1 out and runner at first. I put second on there. I don't know why I did that. Was at first base. Here comes the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 0-1. You won't be drinking any coffee tonight. Too hot. Then get one of those frozen coffees. One of those frappuccinos from Starbucks. What they call? That's what they call frappuccinos. I would want to count here to Westberg. The pitch, swing and miss, 0-2. They actually bite and hurt. Yeah, that's why I kind of like our back porch is screened in now. That it keeps out a lot of the mosquitoes and gnats. Here comes the 0-2 to Westberg. Swing and a miss. That's 2 down. So 2 down here in the fifth. That's Fried's 7th strikeout, all since the first inning. All since the first inning. Well, did you get one that makes the noise? Laureano up. There's a ball 1-0. Yeah, you got to get the one that make, because they have those quiet ones. I have one, but I refuse to use it. And the 1-0 is 2-0. It's 2-0. So 2-0 to count. The pitch is a strike. 2-1. Time for it was 7:46. Was time for the boss to get home. So 2-1 to Laureano. 2-1 pitch is a strike. 2-2. Yeah, he probably could have gone on Amazon, man. Let's see. So 2-2 to count here to Laureano. And time is called. Okay, now time was called. Now time back in. That was quick. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is a foul. Stays 2-2. Here's one for $40 on Amazon. $28. Yeah, is it the noisemaker? Two pitch. Nope, they'll toss to first. Chase the runner back. But is it the noisy one? 2-2 pitch. That's upstairs. The runner goes to second. Steals second. It's now 3-2. So 3-2 to count. As Holiday steals second. And 3-2 is hit out of play. It doesn't say. This doesn't say either or. Either way, if it's the noise one. I have to read up one more after the half inning. 3-2 to Laureano, and it's gonna be a grounder to Volpe. And throw to first, got to hurry. And, I mean, he kind of double clutched it and just got him out. Man, I don't know what Volpe was doing there, but he waited. He was waited, man. Just got him out at first. Man, how the hell Volpe was thinking? All right, let's see here. Let's see if this is one of the, if this is the, you know, the one on the water boy. Just what's the I think it's the noisy one. They got one that's like $25. Hey, we should have went on Amazon and got it, man. They got one for $25. What people say about this. Hmm. Well, it says when they there's some kind of here are the reviews. Yeah, this is the zapper one because somebody says if you don't like the sound of the zap, you might not like this one. Well, I like that. I like the sound of the zap. Lets me know that the bugs are dead. Now, how you supposed to know if they're dead or not if it doesn't zap? All right, so we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Stanton up for New York. Here comes a pitch. It's a 1-0. So Stanton's 1 for 2, single back in the third inning. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So 2-0 count here to Stanton here in the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 Yankees. So Aiken delivers the 2-0. That's 3. Is that a ball? 3-0, yeah. So 3-0 to Stanton. And the 3-0. And Stanton's going to foul that back out of play. 3-1. So Jason Dominguez on deck. 3-1 to Stanton. The pitch. Foul straight back. Now 3-2. It's now 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. That's ball 4. That's way off the plate. Ball 4. So Stanton gets on with a leadoff walk. That's going to bring up Dominguez to the plate. Oh, the cord is shot. The cord's not giving it power. That could be the reason why it's not working. Well, I told you, I found one on. There was one on Amazon for $25. You could have got that one. So the Dominguez is 1 for 1 on the evening. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So 2-0 to count here to Dominguez. And the 2-0 is popped out of play. So he's now 2-1. Yeah, if your extension cord's not working right, it's not going to matter. But 2-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two to count. So Aiken comes set. And the 2-2 is fouled. Stays 2-2. Oh, the cord that came with it. Okay, I thought you meant your cord. I thought you meant your extension cord. I'm sorry. Oh, the cord that came with it. Oh, yeah. You better go take it back. That's 3-2. Yeah, you gotta go take it back. Tell me you want a replacement. Three-two pitch. And it's fouled out of play. There you go, take it back. So 3-2 to Dominguez. And the pitch is foul back again. Gonna stay in 3-2. Well, how long have you had it? If you just got it recently, they should take it. They should take it back if it's defective. If you had it for months, probably not. Pick up to 3-2. That ball's down out of play. So here comes up with the 10th pitch in the at-bat. Dominguez. And the 3-2 is ball 4. So 2 straight walks. And should be, it's Volpe up for New York. Should be Volpe up. It is Volpe. He's 0 for his last 22. Yeah, if you keep a score at home, that's not good. I'm going to put some drops in my eyes after this half inning. So Volpe up. 2 out, and we're 2 on, nobody out. It's strike, 0-1. Yeah, Volpe's 0 for his last 22. Oh, 1. Swing and miss. I went to the I told you. And Amazon, it's like $25. You can get a bug zapper, man. You probably get it in 2 days. So 0-2 count to Volpe. The pitch. And popped it out of play. Stays 0-2. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's outside. Be 1-2. So 1-2 to Volpe. Aiken will come set. Well, it's cooled off since the sun's not right in my face. Oh, with the 1-2. Reaches forward. Grounds it. This could be 2. They go to second. To first. Safe at first. Man, so Volpe almost hit into a double play. But there's first and third, 1 down. Yeah, Volpe was lucky that he beat that. So that's close. That was really close at first was the outer safe. We have first and third, 1 out. And Wells up, he's 1 for 2. And the pitch is a foul. 0-1. Flies. The 0-1 is 1-1. 1-1 to count. Austin Wells has 7 sacrifice flies this season, which leads the American League. Yeah, sac fly RBI would work good for the Yankees. 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to Wells. He had call for time. So Aiken comes set, and the 1-2 is 2-2. So against lefties, Wells batting 260, righties 200. There's a lefty on the mound. And look, we'll go to first. Chase Volpe back at first. A feed yard next door to you. The 2-2 is a grounder. This is going to be 2. They'll go to second to first, double play. So Wells grounds out to the 4-6-3 double play. Now that's going to end the 5th. Urias, Hauser, and Sanchez do it. I don't even know what my Snapchat name is. I have to go look it up. I don't even know what it is. How you find out what it is? Is it your name? Is it? I don't know. I gotta put some drops in my eyes. I'll be right back. I'll go look it up. Yeah, I think Fraud comes back. I think Fraud comes back out. Be right back. I gotta put drops in my eyes. I've done that. That's the 3rd time I've come out here and hit the goddamn fan, knocked it down. God damn it. I got Urias up. Here comes a pitch. There's a ball one. That's the 3rd time I've come out and then knocked down my fan. Coming back from inside to outside. 3rd time. You think I would learn my lesson? No. Here's a 1-0 to Urias. It's a strike, 1-1. So Freed's at 90 pitches. We got Cruz warming up. So Freed's at 91 coming up. The 1-1 is 2-1. No, you wanted to come outside. You stay outside, dog. You ran to come out. You ran to come outside. How you staying outside for a while? 2-1 pitch. Is a ground of the shorts. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Hey, get out of that. Get out of that. Boy, Fuck that screen. Here's the pitch to Cowser. At a strike on 1. Buff that screen. Bust your ass. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1. Okay, so 1-1 count. Here to Cowser. The 1-1 is a ground ball, right side, gets through. Gets through the right field, so 1 out, single for Cowser here in the 6th. So LeMahieu just couldn't get to it. It was taking a great play. So Sanchez up. He's 1 for 2. He had a 2-run single way back in the 1st inning. Pitch is a ball, 1 out. So 1-0 to Sanchez. And the pitch is a grounder to third. Only plays to first. They got to hurry, and they don't get him. They're not going to get him. So Baltimore's going to have two runners on, but 1 out as Mayo comes up late. Even as slow as Gary Sanchez runs, that was going to take a hell of a play by Chisholm at third. Hey, Sanchez actually hustled there. Man. So Mayo at the plate. Yeah, early career, Sanchez was a good player for the Yankees. Then he got lazy. There's a strike on 1. The last few years, Sanchez played for New York. He just got lazy, wouldn't hustle. But his first few years, he actually was a good player. So 0-1 to Mayo. We got 1 out, 2 on. And it was the 0-1. And another strike, 0-2. Revenge game. Revenge game. For Sanchez, what do you think? So 0-2 to count. Here to Mayo. And the pitch is fouled. We'll stay one. Stays 0-2. So Freed's at 100 pitches. For your penny ass. Come on. Here comes the 0-2. That ball is lifted to center field, coming on and not making a catch is Grissom. That's gonna be a single and an RBI. It's now 3-3. Game is tied. Yeah, Grisham just can't. He just there's no way he's gonna come get with that. What do you want off to? Stop. So now the Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. It's Freed's going to exit. Or is he? Or is he? He came on the field. Now he's going back. No, okay. No. So no, I guess Boone didn't signal. So 3-3 here in the 6th. Got Carlson up. He's over 2 with 2 Ks. So Freed can get 100. It's 102 coming up. The pitch. Get a swing to miss. 0-1. So 0-1 here to Carlson. Orioles have first and second, 1 out. And the game is now tied 3-3. And a pitch. That ball is lifted to center. Going back is Grisham going back at the warning track with the catch. 2 down. Runners should tag on this. See who tagged? Sanchez tag. Or though they both tagged. They both tagged up and moved up. So 2 down. And Vasquez up. So Vasquez is over 2, the 9-hole hitter. Got a swing to miss. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. To Vasquez, the pitch. There's a grounder. This should end the inning. And it does. 4-3 to put out. And the side is retired. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. And it's 3-3. LeMahieu, Goldschmidt, and Grisham do up. So the Orioles tied it up, but Freed did a good job to get out the inning with no more runs given up. So bottom of 6 we go. All right. So bottom of 6, and it's 3-3. Just come on later tonight. Yeah. Yeah, he got out that inning with the with the tie. So all things considering, that's a decent job. But oh man, at least the sun has gone down here, and it's not brutally hot anymore. All right, so bottom of the 6th inning. 3-7-0 for Baltimore, 3-8-0 for New York. As we're in the bottom of the 6th. As Yanier Cano on the mound. All right, so we're going to have LeMahieu up first. LeMahieu, I think he singled his last time up. Then he got thrown out at the plate. There's a strike, 0-1. So LeMahieu was 1 for 2. He hit a double, excuse me. He had a double in the fourth, not a single. He had a double. Sorry, DJ. 0-1. That's 1-1. So 1-1 to LeMahieu. The 1-1 is 2-1. Had a run earlier that LeMahieu was slow coming around third. Yankees could be up by 1. 2-1. There's a base hit center field. So LeMahieu's 2 for 3 tonight. 2 for 3 tonight. That's going to bring up Goldschmidt to the plate. So LeMahieu's had a good night at the plate, 2 for 3. So Goldschmidt walked in the first, scored a run, but he's 0 for 2 officially. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to Goldschmidt. And the 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. Right, so 1-1 account. Here to Goldschmidt. And the pitch is lifted up in the air, but it's going to get fouled to play. It will. 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Goldschmidt. We got Trent Grisham on deck. Then Judge. And it's 2-2. So 2-2 to count to Goldschmidt. And 2-2 is lifted up in the air center field. And should be caught. 1 down. So maybe bluffs to second, goes back to first. 1 down. That's going to bring Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 2. One out, 1 on. Grisham at the plate. Swing to miss. 0-1. Grisham's 0 for 2, walking the first, scored a run. Has 14 homers, 30 RBIs, 243 average. And the 0-1 is 1-1. So 1-1 here to Grisham. So Cano looks in. You're near Cano. Here comes the 1-1. And swing to miss. 1-2. And made him look bad on that pitch. 1-2. Looked bad on that pitch. 1-2. And so 1-2 to count here to Grisham. And the pitch is 2-2. 2-2. So Cano will looks in. And it's 2-2. Is swing, man. Made him look bad on that one. 2 down. That was a horrible at bat by Grisham. He looked fooled with every pitch. 2 down. That's going to bring up Aaron Judge to the plate. Judge is 2 for 2 with a single, a solo homer. He also has been intentionally walked. Looks like they're going to pitch to him this time. There's a ball, 1-out. So he's going to throw at least 2 pitches to him. So 1-0 to count the Judge. The 1-0. 2-0. He might as well just walk him at this point. And take your chances with Grisham. So 2-0 to count the Judge. The pitch. 3-0. Yeah, they're not going to give Judge anything to hit. They're going to take their chances with Chisholm. So 3-0 count the Judge. And so, no, they throw a strike there, 3-1. Surprise there. 3-1. Cano looking in. There comes 3-1. And it's a foul, 3-2. Foul, 3-2 to Judge. Here in the bottom of the 6th, 3-3 our score. The Judge steps back in the batter's box. So 3-2 to count. And 3-2 pitch. That ball's going to be a base hit. Left field. So Judge gets on with a single, and LeMahieu goes to second. So they do pitch the Judge, but he gets a single. That's going to bring up Chisholm to the plate. The Yankees have a runner in scoring position, but last time LeMahieu was in scoring position, and they got a base hit, and he didn't score. He got thrown out at the plate. So LeMahieu's going to have to get a little more pep in his step. But now we got a mound visit for Baltimore. Going to have a mound visit for the Orioles. So we got Chisholm coming to the plate. So I would say a base hit will score a run here, but last time it happened, LeMahieu was slow as molasses coming around third, and he got thrown out at the plate. So it's not really a sure thing. But Chisholm's 2 for 3. He singled his last. I think he's the one that singled the last time up, and LeMahieu got thrown out at the plate. I think he's the one that got the hit. I don't think it was Stanton. So Chisholm's 2 for 3. Here comes the pitch. It's in the dirt. 1-0. So 1-0 to Chisholm. The 1-0. It's 2-0. Good eye there by Jazz. Two pitches that were low. Didn't offer at him. Now it's 2-0. Now you're probably going to get a pitch to hit. More than likely. At 2-0 and 2 down. 2-0 pitch. It's a strike, 2-1. Right above the knees. Right at the knees. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. There's a grounder back to the pitcher. And they'll go to first. And the side is retired. So Chisholm grounds out 1-3. And the Yankees leave 2 on the base paths. So we'll go to the 7th. And it's still 3-3. The Yankees had a chance to get some runs, but couldn't get it. The top of the 7th inning. So Yankees will have probably a new pitcher coming out. So Fried will get a no decision. And since the Orioles came back, that puts their starter gets their starter off the hook. So it's gonna be a bullpen game. It's gonna be whoever bullpen can hold the other one scoreless, or I should say the scoreless or less runs. Is gonna be the winner. Name that Yankee. Played in the 40s and the 50s. Well, I know. Played for the White Sox, the Yankees, and the Orioles. I don't know that guy. Wait for my time. All right, so we're going to the top of the 7th inning, 3-7-0 for Baltimore, 3-10-0 for New York. New pitcher on for the Yankees is going to be Jonathan Loaisiga. The area of 2.93 on the season, 13 Ks, 5 walks. He's only 15 innings of work. So Holiday up for Baltimore. They got 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. And pitch. There's a ball off the plate, 1-0. All right, so 1-0 count to Holiday. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. One pitch. Swing and miss. 1-2. So quickly 1-2 to count. And there's like no sports on, nothing tonight. Besides, it's like a dead night, man, on a Friday night. Here's a 1-2. Here's a ground ball right side. LeMahieu has it, and 1 down. So 4-3 to put out. 1 down. Yeah, we need to get the football season. So we have like college football on Friday nights or something. Yeah, 21 outs. It's a new thing, 21 outs. So Westberg up. Here's the pitch. There's a foul, 0-1. So 0-1 to Westburg. And the 0-1 is 1-1. So Hill warming up in the Yankees bullpen, the lefty. And the 1-1 is a foul, 1-2. The Loizaga on out here in the 7th inning. Max Fried went 6. And the 1-2 is 2-2. It just missed off the plate, 2-2. 2-2. Counts even to Westford. 0-3 on the evening. The pitch is popped back out of play. So the Wives are about to his 10th pitch in the inning. A pitch from the stretch. Well, a lot of relievers do that. 2-2. And it's a foul. You know, Mariano made that kind of. He always pitched from the stretch, no matter who was anybody on base, off base. The 2-2 coming. And the pitch is a foul. Stays 2-2. So stay 2-2. Here to Westburg. Westburg looking for his first hit of the night. You got Ramon Laureano on deck, who's 0-2. And what's going on with the ump? I don't know. Time is come. Wait, did Westburg was it? Did he have a? Did he not get in the batter's box fast enough? Okay, Westburg didn't get in the batter's box fast enough, and he's out. 2 down. So Laureano's up. So they can say he didn't get to the batter's box fast enough. So first pitch to Laureano's a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's a foul down the third base side, 0-2. Yeah, when there was 8 seconds left, Westburg wasn't ready in the batter's box, so he's got to be set, ready to go, so the pitcher can throw the pitch. So, batter out. Here comes the 0-2 to Laureano. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3, and the side is retired. So Baltimore goes in order 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch in the Bronx. It's 3-3. Can the Yankees get a run here in the bottom of the 7th? We'll find out shortly. But we got the 7th inning stretch coming up in the Bronx, where they I like how they salute their veterans. You know, in between when it's time to stretch. With this guy, it's going to be who's the veteran of the game tonight for New York? Got to be a Vietnam veteran. I can say, yeah, Vietnam. Mark Harger, out of Connecticut. He was a sergeant in Vietnam. Hey, I knocked the fan down that time. First time. First time I haven't knocked the fan down coming outside. All right, so bottom of the seventh inning we go. It should be Stanton, Dominguez, and Volpe due up for New York in the bottom of the seventh. It's 3-3. Yankees trying to get back in the lead here. Trying to get back in the lead as they had a lead 3-2, but then Baltimore tied it up in the sixth, made it 3-3. So now we got now we're gonna have Stanton, Dominguez, and Volpe due up here at the bottom of the seventh for New York. So we'll see if they can get something going here. Let's see if they get something going here in the bottom of the seventh inning. All right, so far good pitching matchup. 3-7-0 for Baltimore, 3-10-0 for New York. Sugano went 3.2 innings for Baltimore, gave up 3 runs. Gary Sanchez is 2 for 3. Max Fried went 6 innings, struck out 7, walked none. Judge is 3 for 3, had a homer. So we'll see who comes out on top as we go to the bottom of the seventh inning. So it should be Stanton due up. Should be Stanton due up for New York. So blew it on the mound. And if I'm a reliever or pitcher, I don't think I want my last name to be Blew It. I think I'd be find another position to play. So Stanton's up, swing and miss, 0-1. I mean, Blew It's just the jokes just write themselves. So Stanton's batting .357 on the young season. Only played a handful of games. The 0-1 is down low, 1-1. So Weaver is warming up in Yankees bullpen. The 1-1 is about out of play. I got Jaws' 50th anniversary on Peacock. Yeah. So 1-2 to Stanton. The pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 1 down. Hello, Noah. 1 down. And Stanton strikes out. It's going to bring up Dominguez is 1 for 1. Noah, 14. So Jason Dominguez is 1 for 1 with a sac fly, a single, a walk. Comes the pitch. That ball's hit to us shallow left. Shortstop goes out, makes the catch. 2 down. That was an easy out. We got Urias, Cowser, and Sanchez due up. For Baltimore on the top of the 8th. But Volpe's up. He's over his last 24 or 23 or something like that. The pitch is a strike, 0-1. For 0-1 to Volpe. And the pitch is a grounder, but it's going to be foul. Lucky for him, it's foul because that would have been an easy put out. All right, so 0-2 to Volpe. Volpe's looking for his first hit in a while. 0-2 pitch is foul off his foot. So it's going to remain 0-2. The 0-2 is way high, 1-2. So 1-2 to count the Volpe. And the pitch. Chase that one. Swing the miss. And the side is retired. Man, Volpe is just he's just struggling at the plate. So we'll go to the 8th. Still 3-3. Here's all my Yankee few of my Yankee guys. I'm like, man. That's probably why they're losing. They ain't here. Like Mario, Jared, Eagle Fang. No, they're watching the game. All right, so we're going to the top of the 8th inning, and it's 3-3. So we'll see if this game could go to extras. Who knows? Hey. All right, so we go to the top of the 8th inning. We'll see if the Yankees they keep Loizaga on, or if they put somebody else on. And they got the Jaws 50th anniversary. All right, so we go to the top of the 8th inning, 3-7-0 for Baltimore, 3-10-0 for New York. And Weaver on the mound. There's a foul back 0-1. So Luke Weaver's missed the last 17 games with a strained hamstring. He has 8 saves on the year. ERA of 1.05. But this is not a save opportunity. Here comes the 0-1 to Urias. That's going to be a foul 0-2. So 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is going to miss 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count. And the pitch is 2-2. All right, so 2-2 to and a 2-2. That's 3-2. Way off the plate. So 3-2 to count. Comes the 3-2. Urias. That's a hit to right field. That's hit well, hooking in the corner. That's a home run out of there as Baltimore leads 4-3. Man, Baltimore leads now 4-3. Man. Man, so Judge tried to get it, but Urias got it out the park. Did the lady get hit by the ball? So Calder's up. The pitch. Strike 0-1. Man. 0-1. And the strike 0-2. So now Weaver's on the hook. And it's a swing and a miss. One down. So one down. And Judge Leap just man. I got Sanchez up. That's a ball 1-0. So Sanchez is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Got those 2 RBIs back in the first inning. The 1-0 that's crushed to left field. It's going to stay fair or foul? Foul ball. Man, that was almost almost back-to-back homers. Almost. So 1-1 account to Sanchez. Sanchez almost like back-to-back. The 1-1 is 2-1. And Sanchez almost made that a 2-run game in the 8th. 2-1 pitch is fouled. 2-2. Two and two. So 2-2 to count to Sanchez. At the top of the 8th. Pitch is foul back, so he's 2-2. But stay 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. That's 3-2. That was off the plate, 3-2. So Weaver's struggling here in the 8th. All right, so 3-2 coming. 3-2 to Sanchez is ball 4. And so Weaver's come on and he has struggled. Military Appreciation Day on the 28th. They play the A's. Now the Yankees are going to have a. Oh, now they come out and talk to a Weaver, but it's the pitching coach, not Boone. We got Ryan O'Hearn going to pinch hit. Batting .301, 10 homers on the season. He's going to come and pinch hit here in the 7th spot. All right, so O'Hearn at the plate. Going to pinch hit. Weaver comes set. Got 1 out and 1 on. 4-3 Baltimore in the 8th. And the pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. Here's a ground ball. Base hit. Goes into center field. So Baltimore has 2 on and 1 out in the 8th. So Weaver's come on. He's having problems getting outs consistently enough. All right, so we got Carlson coming to the plate. Dylan Carlson's 0 for 3 with two strikeouts and a flyout, it says. So Carlson's 0 for 3. Here comes the 19th pitch for Weaver. And it's going to be a strike on 1. We got Hill warming up for New York in the bullpen. And the 0-1 is high, 1-1. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So 2-1 count here to Carlson. As Weaver came in to relieve Loizaga, and Weaver's been struggling. Gave up a homer. Now 2 base hits. Now 2-1 to Carlson. Pitch is 3-1. Yeah, they're gonna have to come get him. Boone's gonna have to come get him because he can't throw a strike. So 3-1 to count to Carlson. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 3-2. That time he threw a strike. 3-2. So 3-2 to count to Carlson. And here comes the pitch. That ball's hit to center field. Going over is Grisham. 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down. Now we're going to have a 9-hole hitter in Vasquez coming to the plate for Baltimore. Or we're going to pinch hit. Nope. Scratch that. We're going to have a pinch hitter. And it's going to have Henderson, and it looks like the Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. I think they're going to bring in Hill, the lefty. Yeah, so they're going to bring in a new pitcher. Yankees are bringing in a new pitcher. Probably going to be Hill. He was the one that was warming up. So yeah. Be right back. All right, so Yankees are going to bring in Hill to pitch. So so Weaver will exit, and he's responsible for the two base runners that are on base. And so Hill on the mound. Here comes the pitch to Henderson, the strike. 0-1. So Tim Hill has an ERA of 2.53, 18 Ks, 9 walks. So Henderson's batting for the first time tonight. At the ball, 1-1. And the 1-1 is a foul. 1-2. All right, so 1-2. The count is Holiday on deck for Baltimore. And the pitch is hit to left field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score a run. And it's going to be 5-3 Orioles. Man, nice base hit there by pinch hit for Henderson. It's now 5-3 Orioles. So Baltimore is going to have runners at the corners, I believe, and there's 2 down. So a pinch hit, single. That's now 5-3. Now we got Holiday up. And pitch is a strike on 1. So Jackson Holiday's 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run, a stolen base. Oh, 1 is a ground ball to first. The pitcher's covering, got to hurry. He's not going to get there. And he's safe. And he'll throw to third, and they got him out of third. Man. As the runner from third was too far off the bag, he's thrown out. As O'Hearn is thrown out at third. Man, Orioles really ran themselves out the inning there. Man, so we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-3 Baltimore. Man, pitcher was really late getting over to first base. That's just lazy. That's just lazy baseball. Yankees lucked out because their runner coming around third was too far off the bag, and he gets tagged out. So bottom 8 we go is 5-3 Orioles. So Yankees are gonna have to play do something that they normally don't do, is get base hits and stuff like that. You know, they usually run on the home run ball, and they're not gonna be able to do that to win this game. They're gonna have to string together some hits in a row if they want to win this game. So it's now 5-3 Baltimore as we go to the bottom of the 8th. The good thing for the Yankees, Judge will be coming up to the plate. Judge will be coming to the plate. We're on live PD here. Tony Smith, that's the auto that they're pulling in? Yep. All right, so Gunnar Henderson will play shortstop. Here's a pitch to Wells. So we got 8, 9, and 1 due up here in the 8th. The Judge isn't due up. I thought they were too far. I thought they were further down the lineup. Here's the 0-1 to Wells. That's 1-1. All right, so 1-1 to count to Wells. Here in the bottom of the 8th, it's 5-3 Orioles. The 1-1 is 2-1. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch is a strike. 2-2 on the outside part of the plate to count evens up 2-2 to Wells. LeMahieu's on deck, and then Goldschmidt. And the 2-2 is 3-2. That pitch missed upstairs, 3-2. Three-two pitch is lifted to left field, going back, and that is caught at the warning track. 1 down. Man, took it for a ride, but 1 down. Here's a LeMahieu grounded to second. That's easy. 2 down. That was 1 pitch. There's 2 down. Two down. That's going to bring up Goldschmidt to the plate. Goldschmidt's 0 for 3. And the pitch. Hit the ball 1-0. And the 1-0 is a grounder. And nice play by the second baseman. Toss to first. Got him. Man, what a play by the second bagger to retire this side. So the Yankees move over to 1-2-3 as Westberg with nice put out And we'll go to the ninth. It's 5-3 Orioles. Man, that was a really good put out. Go top ninth we go. So top of the ninth inning we go, and it's 5-3 Orioles. Yankees running out of chances. Man. All right, so we're going to top ninth inning, man, and the Yankees are running out of outs. All right, to the top nine we go. All right, tomorrow's probables is with Zach Eflin and Clark Schmidt. Tomorrow's probables for the coverage begins at 12 o'clock Eastern on Yes. All right, so another new pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton. ERA of 4.38. Here comes the pitch. That's foul back on 1. Here comes the 0-1. And it's going to be foul back on 2. So 0-2 to count here to Westberg, who just made that nice play in the infield. That's a ball off the plate, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 pitch is a ground to the short. Volpe throws to first, 1 down. So 1 down in the ninth. All right, so Laureano's up. There's a ball, 1-0. It's a 1-0. That's did he go around? Nope, 2-0. So 2-0 to count to Laureano here in the bottom of the ninth. I'm sorry, the top of the ninth. Excuse me, top of the ninth. And the 2-0 is a strike, 2-1. And the 2-1 is a swing and a miss, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down here in the top of the ninth. The Yankees, they need to get a rally in the ninth. So there's a ground ball back to the pitcher. And should be an easy play. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles in the top of the ninth. So bottom nine we got Grisham, Judge, and Chisholm due up here at the bottom of the ninth. So Yankees need to they need a rally. They need a rally. They need Grisham to get on base, and then they need Judge to do something, like he went out the park. That's about the only way they're probably going to tie this game up. That scenario happens. That's probably the only way they're going to come back and tie this game up, is if that happens. I just don't see them yeah. All right. So with the bottom ninth inning, we got Grisham, Judge, and Chisholm due up. So we'll see if the Yankees can do something. Yankees play the Orioles on Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. That one's on Roku. Then they play the Reds. All right, we're going to have Trent Grisham due up first here in the bottom of the ninth. It's 5-11-0 for Baltimore, 3-10-0 for New York. As they're trying to, they need to get a guy on. Grisham, and Judge needs to hit one out the park to tie the game up. Unless that happens, I don't see any way they're gonna. So Bautista on to save it out for Baltimore. 15 saves on this. 15 saves on the season. ERA of 2.81. He has 8 consecutive scoreless appearances. So Grisham's 0 for 3, walking the first, scored a run. So Grisham at the plate. And the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. Grisham doesn't wear batting gloves, man. One of the very few major leaguers in this era that don't. 1-0 pitch is 2-0. So 2-0 the count here to Grisham. 2-0 pitch. Is a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Here to second hole hitter Grisham. 2-1 is foul back, 2-2. 2-2 to count. Judge on deck. And then Chisholm's in the hole. And a 2-2. And And nope, time is called. Wait, did he take too long? Did Bautista take too long or not? That seemed like a long time. Guess not. Let's go stay 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is 3-2. 3-2 to count to Chisholm. I'm sorry, Grisham. Excuse me. So Judge on deck. And the 3-2 is popped him up. It's going to stay in play. Foul territory. It will not stay in play. It goes off the dugout, and somebody, lucky fan, gets the ball. So Grisham gets a reprieve. So 3-2 to count. So Bautista looking in. And the 3-2 pitch is swinging and a miss. Oh no, we got a piece of it. Nope, sorry. Just got a piece of it. Oh, that looked like he didn't get a piece of it. He just got a piece of it. So Grisham stays alive. Just found that off. So here comes 3-2. And that ball's flipped it to center right field, going back, and that is at the wall, caught. Man. One down. Fans were getting out of their seats. I thought that ball was going to be a little bit further. So now Judge comes to the plate with nobody on base. So a homer here doesn't really hurt Baltimore. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to Judge in the bottom of the ninth inning. Bautista's 6'8", Judge is 6'7". Both tall dudes. Damn, should play basketball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him. 1-1. And the 1-1 the Judge. That ball's fouled. 1-2. The Judge is 1 for 3 with a homer and 4 walks. His career against Felix Bautista. But they got nobody on base. 1 out. 1-2 to count here to the Judge. And the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. 2 down, and strikes out Judge. 2 down, and now the Yankees are down to their final out. It's going to be Jazz Chisholm to the plate. And so Chisholm due up. So Yankees down to their final out here in the ninth as Chisholm up. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on 1. This is 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a ribby. And here comes the 0-1. It's 1-1. That was a little low and away. 1-1. Yankees Orioles play again tomorrow, and yes. It's a 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a foul. To a fair foul. Foul. Well, if that was a fair ball, that would have been a ground out, and the game would have been over with. But it just went foul on the first base side. 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to Chisholm, who's 2 for 4 on the evening. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. So if Chisholm gets on, it'll bring up Stanton to the plate. Okay. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss, and the game is over. So Chisholm strikes out, and Baltimore wins 5-3. So the Yankees, their offense went dead again tonight. Their offense went dead again. No, Judge's 2-run homer and then Chisholm's single way back early in the game was all they got. Yeah, their offense goes dead again. As Chisholm chased that pitch was way up in the zone, and Chisholm would have been a ball. The Yankees are 8-12 against the AL East, and they're 35-20 against the rest of Major Leagues. Yeah, they're 8-12 against their division. That's not winning baseball. So Yankees followed the Orioles 5-3. So. Man, so tomorrow, Tigers and the Chanticleers. Can't wait for that one. So, man. All right, have a good one, man. Have a good one.